North Carolina retired school personnel, and Ren Bryan is our co-chair as well. She is not going to be able to join us this morning. She had another commitment, but we're back communicating back and forth by way of email and working on the calendar for the year. And we certainly hope to have a lot of very interesting topics for our members. And with that, I'd like to welcome all of our members this morning to Member Benefits with Michael Gavin, who this is his specialty with NEA, and he is assigned to North Carolina, and he is a fabulous presenter. I've seen him both face-to-face as well as virtual, and I'm always pleased to have him. So I'll be keeping your number on my speed dial for at least once a year, Michael.
Okay. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for that great introduction. The pressure's on to do really well.
Yes, it is.
Yes, well, again, and my name's Michael Gavin. I like to say I'm like the uncle of the association who comes in with all the sugary candy and the loud toys because I bring a lot of the fun benefits. We're going to go through a wide variety of benefits, but I did put in chat, at least I think I did. If not, I will do it again. The if the website is neamb.com/start. And that way you can have that with you and check out. And I actually suggest people having it with you, even if you have it on like bookmarked on your phone, because there's a lot of benefits that you can take advantage of and you don't even think about it. But first, let me share my screen here for you. And if anyone has any questions, please feel free. Don't be shy um, and ask questions. But let me just get here. There we go. Now, the mission of NEA member benefits, like I joke, I'm like the uncle who comes in with the sugary candy and the loud toys, the fun things. But we're really here to make members' lives better and your family members. There's a lot that, I mean, prices in today's world are extremely expensive. And if you could take advantage of any of our programs that could help reduce the cost of living for you or to give you the ability to enjoy life, then our job is done. Okay. Now let's just get started. I mentioned the website. And there's a lot of great programs on it. There's literally hundreds of programs, and you can get access to thousands of retailer discounts. And I will actually give you a hint which ones the ones I use the most when I get to it. But even now, if you have like your smartphone with you, and can everyone see my screen, first of all? I shouldn't assume that. Can
Yes.
everyone? Awesome. Excellent. There's what's called a QR code there. And if you want to like open up your on your smartphone or your iPad, so you can have the website with you, it'd be really easy for you to remember, you know what, I got to do shopping or I want to do some events. Let's see if I can get a discount for it. But there are big program discounts that you're eligible for that I'll go into. And you see here the auto insurance, home insurance, credit card. Some of us may still have student loans in retirement, but if not, congratulations. But if you've never been to the NEA member benefits website, a lot of people think, oh, you know what? I forgot my membership number. I don't know what it is. Well, if you want to know your membership number and you don't have it handy, whenever you get an NEA Today magazine subscription, in the little white box where it's the name and address, there are a bunch of numbers there. That's your membership number. However, you don't need your membership number anymore when you're receiving communications from the NEA and NEA member benefits. And I think also with the state affiliate as well. Whatever personal email address you've given to your affiliate, that is your username. So if you've never been to neamb.com/start, you just put in your name, the email address you've given, and create a password for yourself, and it'll confirm whether you're a member. If you are a member, but it's stating something like we don't see you there, uh, what I recommend, in fact, if you want to take a photo of this, I know we're recording this, but it might be easier for you as well. Uh, this phone number here, 1-800-637-4636. They can call, because maybe what happened is you put in the email address you think the association has, but maybe we have a different email address for you. Um, so that's the place you can contact with any questions or issues about that. But let's say everything's fine. We confirm by your name and email address that you are a member.
He froze.
Oh, I froze. Anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. How about this? Did my website, or did the PowerPoint change to a different one?
No.
It did not. Let's see.
Mm-mm.
Let's see here. Let me go here. Let me try it again. You know what? Instead of doing the PowerPoint, let's go rogue. Let's go rebel. I'm gonna go see if my website might be just showing you the website might be easier. Let's see here. Oop. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Does everyone see like a blue screen? Welcome back to NEA member benefits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm on the website, so I'm going to go like I said, a little rebellion. Never hurt anyone in the morning. So we have the different sections of the auto insurance, credit card, student loan, entertainment, get cash back easy, save on your vacations, uh, and the retirement program. Now, some of these programs, being retired, you don't really need. For example, a 401k, 403b, you don't really need. But if you want a financial advisor to talk to, for no cost, we have people that can talk to you about your current situation. But I'll get into that in a moment. Let's see here. So let me get into the auto and home insurance program. Did my screen show NEA auto and home insurance program for you?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason, PowerPoints, they during Zoom, well, anyway. So we had previously partnered with a company called California Casualty for auto and home insurance, which is a company that was just started with the California Teachers Association. It's a nice company, but we realized that unfortunately they were not able to handle the breadth of our membership. Like they weren't, for example, in the state of North Carolina, we had very few people who were able to have access to the auto and home insurance program. So what we decided was we partnered with a bigger company called Travelers. And this company, Travelers, the state of North Carolina, our members can easily get auto and home insurance, renters insurance, condo insurance through the program of being a member of the NEA. And by the way, all of you here, if you're a member of your affiliate, you're a member of the NEA. So it's a nice program. I recommend anyone, just next time you get your home insurance or your auto insurance, see what the price is. Like, it's like if there's a rate increase that you have, contact this program, see if the rates are better. If they are better, but you really like your good friends or your neighbors with your auto insurance agent, or it's a family member, show the better rate to your current one and see if they can match it or get close to it. A lot of times they could. So, but it's a very strong program, travelers, particularly for our members in states like North Carolina. Let's see here. Now, another program that's really big is actually the credit card program. It's a very nice program for our members where if you sign through neamb.com/start, you actually get a $250 gift card, and it has a lot of different levels uh, of benefits like cashback or points or things of that nature. Now, this is the one I use a lot. The top entertainment right here. This is where you can get the NEA discount ticket program. I love this because I travel a lot and I go to the movies a lot. And yes, I'm a grown man who watches comic book movies. So, but I've had some great deals. Um, I've had great deals at movie theater tickets. But there's other programs too. Like basically almost anywhere where you buy a ticket. For example, Disney places, Six Flags, Universal. But maybe you don't want to go to an amusement park or take the family to an amusement park. Maybe you're going to do a big trip to New York City and you want to see a Broadway show, or you're going to go to Las Vegas, either for fun or for an association function. I would recommend before I go, see if there's any discounts in town. Like Circus LA, the there's a lot of famous shows that go on there. But you know what? Maybe I don't want to go there. Maybe I live in the triangle, the research triangle, and I don't want to travel anywhere. But the Durham is it Deepak? Like, there might be my favorite entertainer might be coming, or there might be a ballet, or there might be something. We could get discounts there. So it's not just Las Vegas, Broadway, off Broadway. But I'm going to go through some of these for you. To start with, the ones I use a lot are the movie theater discounts. Uh, there's a lot of different packages, and it's not just one movie theater chain. Like it's AMC, Regal, Showcase, Cinemark. Like some of these I've never even heard of, like Look Dine-In Cinemas. I've never been to one of them, but I have been into Marcus Theaters, which is kind of like a restaurant. But AMC, United Artists, Regal, they're all over the country. Cinemark, they're all over the country. And so before I go to the movie, because the movies can be very expensive, I go here and to see what kind of offers I can get. For example, if I want to just get a movie theater ticket for myself, let's see what AMC is offering at this time. Uh, right now I can have, let's see here. For a $16 movie theater ticket, I can pay $10.50. If I just want the ticket alone. Let's see what the black ticket, 4-pack. Okay, this is for 4 tickets, 4 movie theater tickets. So maybe I want to bring family to it. So instead of paying $64, we pay just under $40. That's a saving of $20. That's a lot of money to save on just on a movie. The yellow ticket, I mean, I don't know why it's not valid in California, New Jersey, but it's not. Let's see. Now, maybe a big expense when I go to the movies is actually the concessions, food and drink. So there you could get discounts on just food and drink. Let's see what they offer at AMC. Let's see here. Regular size drink voucher, regular popcorn and regular drink combo voucher. Instead of paying $13, we pay $9. That's a $4 savings. So this could add up. And of course, you can do the combo of ticket. I mean, this is the most popular one, the ticket and the popcorn and soda. for one person, for two people. Oh, it looks like this week it's two people. So for two people want to go to the theater, instead of paying $50 for tickets and popcorn and two drinks, it's $30 as opposed to $50. Um, and like I said, there are other discounted tickets besides movie theaters. Now, maybe, for example, some of you want to go skiing. I'm not a big fan of skiing. What's the point of paying to go up a hill just to go down it? But that's my personal preference. There's ski lift tickets, discounts. There's different ones for, Disneyland, Walt Disney World. There's a great number of places where you could get discounted tickets. Oh, you want to go to a concert or a sporting event? You can get discounts on them as well. Now, my niece, I love her to death, but when Taylor Swift came, I could get a discount for the tickets for her, but they were still $1,400. Like, yikes. But the actual price of it was 2,000. But she was able to go with a bunch of her friends. Uh, let's see here. Let me get back to NEA member benefits. Okay. So we have all the ideas of entertainment, what to do, whether at home or if I'm going on a vacation. But let's get to what if I want to go on vacation or when I want to travel to Las Vegas or New York or do a big cruise or something. Well, the association offers special rates and discounts for travel. And what's great about this is the travel program goes as little as renting a car to individually buying a flight to big packages like staying at a resort or a cruise. Okay. Um, like I like to talk about the rental car because a lot of people need a rental car, not just because like when you're on vacation, but actually coincidentally, I have to help my brother today because who his car he needs four new tires. So instead of if I wasn't in the neighborhood, he would have to either use Uber or drive or get a rental car. So if you need to maybe your car's in the shop, use the NA member benefits rental car. But if you're using it for fun, like for travel, like you're going to go to Los Angeles or you're going to go to Las Vegas or let's see, if you're going to the NEA this year, which is in Portland, Oregon this year, you could get it, you get special rates on that. And it's not just one company. Let's see if we show here. It's Enterprise, Alamo, Budget, Thrifty, Dollar, Hertz. And if you have by the way, if you have a loyalty connection right now with one of these rental cars, same with your airline, same with a hotel, maybe with a cruise, you can get the discounted rates through the NEA member benefits, but also gain status and loyalty points or miles on these companies. For example, with Hertz, I get discounted Hertz rates, but I also get the presidential circle. So when I rent a car from Hertz, I can get any car I want for the price of the cheapest car. So whenever I travel somewhere, I might pay for like a Toyota Camry, but I always rent what I like to call the midlife crisis car, those big muscle cars or like a very fancy car, So, but because I'm in President's Circle and I get the discount and this because of the NEA member benefits, and I get the status because my rentals through the program go to the Hertz status program. So now maybe I want to do a big event. Maybe I want to do a cruise. Reveal your deal. Oh, well, first of all, let me mention the deal. Besides getting special rates for vacations, you also get what's called NEA travel dollars. And kind of like the frequent flyer miles I said, and the loyalty points and things I mentioned on other travel programs like American Airlines, Delta, Hilton, Hertz, Enterprise. you get access to that, but you also get the NEA travel, what we call NEA travel dollars. And so just for creating an account, you will, yeah, like, let's see here. Let me log out and show you what it looks like. You create an account, and all you need to do is sign in again. Think of this as you've gained access to the exclusive place, neamb.com/start, by signing in. But to get extra uh, uh, travel, you created another account inside. So it's almost like a VIP section where you right away get $1,300 worth of NEA travel dollars. And these travel dollars can be used on your vacation packages from right away. And each time you use the NEA travel program to book your vacation, you gain more travel dollars. And so now what'll happen is, like, if I have right off the bat, I have 1,300 travel dollars. I cannot use the entire $1,300 for that trip to get like say I want to get a cruise and the cruise is $1,300. It won't be zero. It'll be prorated with those travel dollars on top of the discounts. But after I take that cruise, I will get credit and I will get more NEA travel dollars for that cruise. And what's great about it is, let me see here. I'm going to choose. This is probably the most popular program that we have is the cruise package because a lot of our members, whether student members or retired members and everyone else in between, uh, have noticed they've had some really great packages. And what's also really great is it's not just one group of people, one company. And if you've ever been on a cruise, you know that not all cruise companies are the same. For example, if you don't want to party, you probably want to avoid Carnival cruises and like Virgin cruises. If you don't like, but at the same time, like if you want to bring your grandchildren or you're a Disney adult, Disney cruises are wonderful for them. Uh, but but maybe you don't want to go on an ocean one. Maybe you're going to you want to do a river cruise. There's a lot of our members use the Viking river cruises over in Europe. And what that is, you go over to Europe, maybe you fly into like Venice or Amsterdam, or a city near a river. And the it's a smaller boat because you're going through a river, not an ocean, and you're in a floating hotel. Like the hotel the cruise ship, you'll sleep on it and there's activities on it. But then you'll have day excursions, like I said, Venice, Budapest, all these wonderful places. And you just wake up the next day in a different city. A popular one, it seems like every September is the Alaska cruise. Like whenever I'm doing the national convention, the RA, it seems like a lot of members tell me that they've booked a trip for Alaska. So that's a very popular one. But I mentioned European river cruises and I've mentioned Alaska. Maybe you want to do something different. Maybe you want to go to the Arctic, the Antarctic. I highly recommend it. It's cold, but Central America, Hawaii, Galapagos, like anywhere, basically where there's water, there's a cruise package. Actually, just out of curiosity, I want to see. Okay, why? Okay. I was going to check the Hawaii one. What's going on here? All right, there we go. Let me see. Okay. All right, so it put me into Europe. I apologize. My internet is slow. It's 19 degrees here in Washington, D.C. But it's showing my river cruise is Viking. But let me see if I can let's just do any. So Europe. select a date. Let's see here. And let's see what's going to go December of this coming year. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll give me all the different choices. Let's see here. So just under 900 cruises found for the month of December. Okay. Here's also, I would also do like check out a couple things while we're waiting for this. Let me see here. Let me stop share. I think I saw there's a question in chat. I'm trying to plan a cruise to Hawaii. Oh, yes. Yeah, for some reason it went right to, let's see what we have here. Okay. So so these are pretty nice ones. Spain, Morocco. I mean, Morocco's beautiful, and what's great about and the Canary Islands, that's really beautiful. What's great about this is Morocco's very beautiful, but it's if you're not a world traveler, it can be overwhelming. But you're on a cruise ship, you can have different um group outings, if you will. You know, they'll take so let me just see here. Let me see if the Hawaii will work here. Because somebody mentioned they're planning a trip to Hawaii. Okay, looks like there are 11 cruise updates for the month of December. 7-night Hawaii. Looks like save up to $500 on an inter-island cruise. Let's see. Looks like are they oh Norwegian? Let's see here. Oh, okay, and it's going. Okay, so looks like this will be Ship Pride of America, and it shows the different levels of rooms, or what do they call it? Ships have portals, ports. I don't know, whatever they call the rooms. So you could get just like $2,000 for 7 nights for it just being on the boat. But maybe you want to have like you want to look at the ocean. That's my personal preference. It's $200 more, but but if you notice like the bigger the package, the bigger the discount. Um, Now, some people like to do a suite and invite the whole family. You know, now some other people want to have their own room, or they're going on the cruise to be by themselves, like to avoid the family. But I'm just kidding. So I would recommend checking out and signing up for email alerts to see what there any special packages coming available. Burst, thank you, Kathy. I was like, I know they're called something different. But what also the NEA member benefits website has, it has other things besides programs and and discounts. And I'm going to stop sharing now and tell you a little bit about that. But it's going to give you tips, like say for example, I'm going to take a cruise to the Bahamas. Okay. It strongly is recommended that do not have the same flight as your flight to land, like, and you go from Charlotte to say Miami, and that because Miami is where the ship is going from. They strongly suggest to not fly in the same day as the day that the ship is going because you don't want to be stressed about will the flight have any delays. If you've been flying in North Carolina from April to September, there's a lot of delays, particularly if you go from the Raleigh airport. So you want to make sure. So they suggest go the day before and get a hotel the night before. Now you can get the cruise and the hotel package if you want through NEA member benefits, or that's an idea that they give to you. So tips like that. Other tips, like I mentioned, the auto and home insurance. It's not just tips on no, it's not just rates, but also tips on like for example, we've had about below average cold for North Carolina this week, and it seems like it's going to be a cold summer or a cold winter. Tips on how to insulate your house or your apartment or your condo, or or you know do you need to check, your car's battery, things of that nature. Or maybe, and I did not mention this, so I'll get right into it. I could talk forever, so please tell me when to be quiet. But I do want to talk about one everyday discount place I cannot believe I forgot to mention. Anybody ever hear of Rakuten? Okay, well, Rakuten is a program for those of us who don't. It's I'll show you right now. It is a program where instead of getting discounts, nope, that won't work. Stop sharing. Instead of getting discounts, a person gets cash back from retailers. Let's see here. Yep, that's the web page. Um, and there are thousands of different discounts available to people. Let me see. Let me get back to see if I can show that. Oh, okay. Really want me to do travel. My computers tell me you need a break. Does everyone see my screen? It says NEA Travel Cruises. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to go into what's called shopping, the discount marketplace. The discount marketplace is where over 3,500 stores, retailers, we get instead of discounts, we get cash back. And all you need to do is uh, click on neamb.com/start and click over to sign up for Rakuten. If you have Rakuten now, as long as you can combine your current Rakuten account with your NEA member benefits program by just using the same email address. And what happens is you get not discounts, but cash back. And as a member of the association, like everyone for the month of, or for this week, who is shopping, members and non-members, they need to get some. I mean, we all need Lululemon, apparently. I don't know what that is. But it says it's ethical outerwear. But I hear that I have nieces and they talk about Lululemon a lot. Uh, every member of the association gets 6% cash back with every purchase of that, while every Rakuten customer who's a non-member of NEA gets only 2% cash back. Again, this doesn't cost anything. And it's a wide range of retailers from CVS to auto and tire supplies. One thing that I use a lot around me is food. Okay. Uh and one of them there's a grocery store by me called Acme, and it's not just where the Roadrunner buys his dynamite to blow up the road, or it's not where the Coyote buys his dynamite to blow up the Roadrunner. It's an actual grocery store in the Northeast. So I have to go to the grocery store anyway. So I put in it has my zip code area, or my address area. And so it shows me the grocery store that's near me, Acme. And so what I do is I select all my items online, and then I choose to drive to the grocery store and pick them up. They're already paid for. They're all in a bag. I put them and put them in to my car and drive home. It also offers unlimited free delivery. Okay, so I can choose to do that. But maybe Acme's not around here. Well, that's why when you need to sign in, and so the website knows your zip code, like where do you live? Like I do know Food Lion is down in North Carolina. It has the same program for that. And other programs. Now maybe you have maybe you don't want the food and drink, but maybe you have like a big ticket purchase you need to buy, like a computer or a TV. You know, you can purchase the product and you get cash back. And what it'll do is every quarter, every 3 months, I will receive a check that has all my savings from Acme, all my savings from the computer that I bought or the home theater I bought, uh, all the pet supplies I've bought, uh, you know, uh, uh, and I'll get one check instead of four checks. I'll get one check of all of them to be put in that I can put in my bank account. And finally, I did mention pets. We have pet insurance. We also have on the side of this a very popular program, pet insurance as well. So again, I do apologize. I've gone a little bit over, but there's literally hundreds of what thousands of retailers you can get discounts from, and many of them, most of them are free. Now, I'm going to open up for any. Does anyone have any questions? I mentioned somebody mentioned that they were in comments they were looking for a vacation in Hawaii. I do recommend, say, if you're doing something like down the road, like maybe you're thinking about buying a vehicle, new or used, or buying a computer or whatnot, and you see today, I don't like that price. But I will sign up for an email newsletter, and that'll show me throughout the year if there's going to be like an extra savings. Like I showed you Lululemon, is getting more cash back for that than usually does. There in that newsletter, there might be an alert, hey, a bigger discount on that now, or a big cruise package of vacation. Like I know before the holiday break, there was a huge discount for cruises that was being offered. And it looks like right now it doesn't. Can retirees receive complimentary life insurance? No, the complimentary life insurance is only for members. Now, it's really for members who, and if you don't know about it, that used to be called dues tab. Now it's called complimentary life insurance. It's really there to protect members for situations either at work functions or association functions, and it's up to $150,000 worth of coverage if, God forbid, there's an illegal homicide. Now, if you are an elected delegate to the RA in Portland, or you're going to an official NEA retired conference as an elected delegate, you would be covered under the package for that. But for natural causes at home, you would not be. Which I should bring up too about all life insurances, not just the complimentary life insurance, but the and this you can find different like a glossary of terms on the website. There are two big different type of life insurances. One called term life insurance and one called whole life insurance. Okay. The term life insurance, as a retired member, you can purchase the term life insurance through the NEA member benefits program, which is separate from the complimentary. There's no medical questions for like $40,000 or $60,000 worth of benefits. It can go higher, but there might be medical questions. But at the same time, it's called a term life insurance policy. And what term life insurance policies were really created was to replace income coming into the household. So so after a certain age limits, and this isn't just with the NEA program, it's with all term life insurance programs, it'll start uh, reducing in value. Like say, for example, over the age of 82, if you have a term life policy of 100,000, the face value shows 100,000. It may only pay out 10,000 or $1,000. Unlike a whole life insurance, which is like an investment. That's what we're all familiar. Most of us are familiar with back in the day before retirement programs. That was like a big retirement package where you could actually take loans out on that program. But hope that answered that question. I did see a hand was up and then it went down. Oh, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I would like to, I have already been on this website, the NEAMB, for a cruise trip leaving from Raleigh, North Carolina to Honolulu. And then the cruise will take you to different islands so
Yes.
that you can go and visit more than just one place.
Mhm.
And I'm, I guess I was trying to see the discount because I did not see uh, too much of a discount as opposed to just going online, going to Google. I did see that you said you have to log into the website and then go to NEA travel program. That all right. So I wasn't sure. I guess I have to learn how to navigate to where it says that. And then you said if you register with the NEA travel program to look at trips, you can start earning the travel dollars.
Correct.
Okay, I just
And
want to make sure. And when you earn, and just to kind of go on to that particular site, how much travel dollars do you start earning? And it's depending on how much the trip is of how much travel dollars you can earn.
yeah, and sometimes there's different programs for like usually if there's no special, it's like for every dollar you pay, you get a dollar in NEA travel dollars. But sometimes for every dollar you pay, there might be a special deal where you get 5 or 10 or $20. Um,
Okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
so that could be used for future travel. And you get the discount and you get that travel dollars. Now, and I do want to point out there's sometimes like I was actually like I wasn't too, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't too as excited on those cruise prices that I saw now that I was a month ago when we had a big program of it. So I recommend if you could get like if you I was at a meeting in Baltimore County where a member her best friend is a travel agent. And she actually saw with our special discounts, our price was better. So I suggested show it to the travel agent, see what happens. I haven't heard back, but use this as a tool for you to make your life easier and better.
Okay,
So,
and then I saw also on the prompt where you can travel the cruise, your airline,
mhm.
hotel, because you do have to travel to get there before you can leave the cruise. I did see all of that. I just want to see how, I guess, getting a good price. And then you said when they had specials, when did they run the specials? Because December and January are not good months for Hawaii. I've done a lot of research
Oh,
on it. They mentioned basically from, I think, March to around May, and then the high traffic season, which would be June, July, and August. And then it kind of goes down to in September and October. But then after that, you're getting into the hurricane season and
mhm.
starting in that November. So that November, December, I'm surprised they're that high, knowing that you're going to be on a rocky ship.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because it might be high because they'll have less, like you said, they'll have less ships going out there. You bring up a great point. Not every place in the world has the same seasons. For example, if you go to Australia in June, it's going to be miserable because that's their winter, you know, and they like there's an Antarctica cruise. You can't go there in June. You go November, October, November, December because it's passable. So you're absolutely right. And there are tips on the website of exactly like what you're mentioning there. But what'll happen is if you sign up for the to receive emails, you will receive, like I mentioned, in early December, between actually before Thanksgiving, but through December, I saw some really good deals on cruises throughout the year, like at different places, like a river cruise, a Caribbean cruise. Did not look at Hawaii, but like other cruises. So, but maybe this month's email will not show or will not show cruises. Maybe it'll show bigger movie discounts, or maybe it'll show um, uh, another program. Like, for example, somebody asked if we have dental and vision. We do. So it might have a program, an advertisement or a promotion about about your dental and vision. Now, that being said, I would also recommend uh, to to be specific when you're looking at things, like you said, for cruises. Like, you don't want to go to Hawaii during hurricane season. And with the dental and vision, think of that more as a compliment. If you have dental and vision, in your retirement package already, use that. And this is a complement to it. If you don't have any dental and vision, this is great for primary. There's Medicare supplement. Somebody asked about pet insurance. The pet insurance is insurance coverage for anything from checkups and grooming to surgeries and chemotherapy. So it depends on what you were looking. Each one of them depends on what you're looking for. Like, if you're looking for a full package of pet insurance, or if you're looking for a cruise with a hotel, the flight, the room, the berth, all that, you know, uh, it just it all depends on what you need and different levels in each category. Somebody asked about the 2 free magazine subscriptions. That is still going on. Now, it's not as many magazine subscriptions as it previously was, but there's still it shows on the website what magazines can be free, but it also shows large discounts as well, like on magazines that are not free anymore, like the New York or the Economist, but you may want to get, I think there's Charleston, South Carolina, travel, what's going on in Charleston, a wine magazine I know that are free. I haven't looked them up recently because I should actually see which ones for myself, the 2 free magazines I'm eligible for, because mine ran out.
And
See.
one last question. I don't want to monopolize.
Sure.
To get on once you get on the NEA travel program, that's when you can sign up for the email.
Oh, you can sign up for the email as soon as you. In fact, let me share my computer. Let's see here. Let's see here. No, that's not what I want. Why do I keep going to the wrong thing? Sorry. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Does everyone oh, now it's frozen. What's going on? Okay, to see any member benefits?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to sign out. And so I'm going to go, let's see. I'm going to go to my page, go start here, don't have an account, start here. And can everyone say register to access all your benefits available?
Yes.
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 Okay. So what you can do, if you want to receive the emails, there's just, well, yeah, so I guess because I already registered, you just put in your name and address and I sign in. Okay. So here I go there. So I'll go into my account. Let's see here. Permissions and subscriptions. And I've checked out all the things that I want to subscribe to. Oh, financial whiteboard. That's a new one. Okay. I'm going to subscribe to that. So I'm going to get emails about, everything from student debt to but there's a shopper's guide one, there's an NEA travel one. what's called an NEA MB Ambassador one, which I recommend everyone signing up for. So you'll get information in this ambassador connection before it gets onto the website. And we recommend you using it, but also telling your friends about it. You can also get the traditional mail through the post, or you can stop getting mail. So, and that's it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Does anyone else have any questions before we go? Again, I can talk forever. Oh, excellent. Yes. I will tell them that we have very good social media people. I do fit whenever I talk to them about stuff, it's clearly I have no idea. Like they look at me, it's like you have no idea what you're talking about. But they do have a very wonderful Facebook page and Instagram too. Any other questions? Well, thank you all so very much. And I hope everyone I do speak to groups. I know we're doing a transition on coverage and stuff, but let me put my email address in just in case. We're transitioning to a different format of presentations around the country, who's doing them, to what affiliates and stuff. But in the meantime, if like you have a question, you want some like presentation to your local, just email me. I see if it's not me, it might be somebody else. I'll forward on to them. So we're really trying to, we're literally this week, we had a meeting about changes. And as you know, with the association, changes move at their own pace.
But you're still going to be our North Carolina person, right?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I know. I started with North Carolina. But I'm not going to leave you. Yeah. You always, I can always help out if you have any questions. Where can we get stickers and logo material? Email me. If I don't think we have any stickers or logos, but I can send out flyers to you and PDFs if you want to email me until we find out who's going to be, if it's not going to be me, who's going to be covering the state of North Carolina. But yeah, we'll figure it out.
I want to thank you so very much, Michael. You do such a wonderful job and you're so enthusiastic about the products we have to offer to our members. And I certainly have made a few notes myself for things I need to follow up on and subscribe to and things. And I will encourage all the people of the Quality of Life Committee to do so as well. But all of the members that are online with us today, I'm sure have made similar notes from your great presentation. So we thank you so very much for being with us today. And I always want to thank Carol for her support as our staff person who does all the facilitating and letting people in when the bell dings and helping our presenters to do their best job so they don't have to worry about the technology component.
Yeah.
They can just sit back and talk away, and we love that.
Me
So
too.
again, want to thank everyone for attending today. Our February session has not been confirmed, but it will be on the second Wednesday of February. I believe that might, well, I can check very quickly here. Whoops, wrong button. My fingers must be getting fatter in my old age. It will be February the 12th, so just before Valentine's. We're looking at having someone from the American Heart Association speak to you about heart health and how you might also volunteer locally with your local heart association. Has not been confirmed, as I say, so it could change, but look for Carol's email because it will be out there soon. And we'll go ahead and say that our March session will be a Convention 101 lesson on new business items and the Robert's Rules of Order for the convention. So if you're going to participate virtually or whether you're participating in person for the convention, look out for the March email. And that one has been confirmed, and it will be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I look forward to seeing lots of you joining in our Wednesday workshops throughout the school year. Well, school year all year long, because last year we actually did have a session, I think, for every month. So Happy New Year and stay warm.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Lavita.
Take
You're
care,
most
everyone.
welcome.
Thank you, Michael.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.